What is up, guys? This is your source, part 2 of this update for the Riptide R1 Elite and the Verreal V1. Just talked about the Riptide in a different video. You can check that out if you want. Now let's talk about the V1. So this is a great board. I hailed it for being a really awesome budget-friendly electric skateboard. You can get it shipped to your door, United States, for well under $400, probably like $370, something like that. Maybe you could DIY something that has the same specs and maybe customized more the way you want for the same price, if not cheaper. I don't think it'd be much cheaper. This board is awesome for what it has to offer for the price. It's got the hub motors, very silent if you like that. I don't really care. After using belts, you don't care about the noise. You actually kind of grow to like it, that sound of power. But it just definitely has its own benefits of being super incognito, very cool. These are actually swappable, which is not the case with some of the cheaper, more budget-friendly electric skateboards, the urethane. But yeah, you can swap these out, so it's really nice. I've done another review of this, so I'm not going to go through all the stuff that I already talked about. But all in all, just as an update, I really enjoyed this board. The thing that I did want to talk about is the customer service. So I kind of raved about the customer service, Vic from Verreal, and I would still continue to do that. I think that he does a very good job of getting back to you, especially for a company that's in China, you know, and he is not really, you know, selling high-end boards, but the customer service is good. He gets back to you super quick, at least he did with me. I had an issue with my board that he sent to me, the first deck. It's in another review. You can see it's cracked here. So it also had an issue where the grip tape was peeling up around the edge. I contacted him. He was like, yep, that should not happen. I'll send you a new deck with new grip tape. And he did. Now, it took a little bit longer than I would have preferred, but of course we all want our stuff the next day, and that's not going to happen when they're shipping it from China. So it did take, I think, about 2 weeks. Thankfully, I have another board to ride in the meantime. Plus, it's been kind of cold here, so I haven't ridden that much. But yeah, so he sent it. It was free. Awesome. They changed the grip tape where it's not as coarse, which I actually prefer after riding both. I feel like this grip tape's like, it's like Vicious Grip almost, if you've ever ridden on that. Super coarse, but you know, you're not going to be doing downhill like slides or anything with this board. It's not made for that, so I'm cool with just a regular grip tape. One thing that they also improved in is the cutout around the handle for the grip tape and just the grip tape application altogether. So it's actually gotten better. I complained about it in one of my last reviews, and now it's a lot better. The cutout for the handle is still the same size basically, and it's still a little back heavy. So you can see on mine, my old decks, since I was going to get a new deck anyway, I just did a little experiment and I LinkedIn this out, and it definitely helped a lot. It was a lot more comfortable for someone with larger hands, but also you could just come back a little bit further and it was much better balanced. So I would recommend that modification. It's very, very easy to do. You don't need a lot of tools to do it. So overall, the update on the Verreal V1, I've not ridden it with the new deck. I'm sure it'll perform pretty much like the old one, except hopefully not crack. But overall, still highly recommend it as a budget-friendly electric skateboard. So now, that'll end this review. And please like, subscribe if you'd like. And I'm going to talk about in part 3 this absolute monster here, the Kalynyc Street Carver. So tune into that if you want to see a little bit more about that board. Thanks, guys.